if you just try to download the official downloader from the Amazon App Store and it's suddenly gone, this is not a glitch. It's actually been officially removed from the Amazon App Store. And what's crazy is I spoke to the developer of this application, and what he told me explains exactly why this happened. More importantly, I'm going to show you two alternatives that you can still use today if you want to carry on installing your favorite applications on all of your streaming devices. But let me just say, definitely do not install this application here. This is I would say a scam application in the sense that it tries to use the good downloader name, but then it makes you sign up to a subscription. Download has always been free. You don't want to install this one today. Now, as you can see on the screen, what the developer told me is that the latest version of Downloader registers as an official browser, which means if you click on any link in any other application, where it normally prompts you asking which browser do you want to open this link with, you could then select the new Downloader v2. Now this may just sound like a minor thing, but it's actually a big deal because Amazon have been really tightening their rules about exactly what you can do on their devices. So things like browser functionality, external downloads, how applications interact with other installed applications in their ecosystem, all of that's now being heavily restricted. And the way things are going, you can see it's going to get tighter and tighter. Now this is where it gets really interesting because, you know, this is not just about one application. We've seen other things being restricted, other warnings pop up and all that good stuff. And now even a core utility, a core application like Downloader has been removed overnight, just to reaffirm how much power and control Amazon have, that at any time they can remove any application from their platform and stop people using it. And ultimately just tells us one thing, that Firestick is becoming a more and more restricted device and they are controlling it more and more. And now if you have a device where you don't have this application and you want to sideload, what can you do? Well, we do actually have two options you can do as of the 28th of March. Now, the first option, which I recommended before, is called Firesend. So super easy to use. There's an application available for your Android TVs, for your Fire Sticks, also for your phones and tablets. So anybody can just install this from the Amazon App Store. You can open it up. Oh, you can see I've got an update. Let me do that now. It's always worthwhile getting the latest update because the developer Doc Squiffy is constantly adding new features and also fixing bugs based on your feedback. So you can see the application is very easy to use. It does have a built-in browser, so you can browse to your favorite websites, carry on downloading things. You can also create rooms, you can browse rooms and use that to then go ahead and install your favorite applications. I do believe there's a room called Download, which you can use. Download. And I believe this does actually have the latest version of the Downloader application, which you can see there. So if you want to install it now, you can do that, or you can just wait for AVTV News to go ahead and publish the updated version, which then removes that browser integration. That's option one. The other option you have is to use Explore. Now, this is also another application built directly into the Amazon App Store. Let's search for that. Just type in Explore, E-X and then P. Here we are, Explore File Manager. You can open that up. Again, this is absolutely free, but the key thing this has is it has the ability to set up a Wi-Fi local server. So you can browse to where it says Wi-Fi server. Let's do that now. It says it's now started. What that basically means is I can now browse to that address there from another device, from my phone, from my tablet, from my PC, and I should then be able to access the file system of my device. So let's do that now. I can type in that same address there. So 192.168.0.148. and on port 1111. I can now click on the upload logo here, select my APK, click on that, one click, that then gets instantly transferred to my device. So super easy to use, and it's just another way you can use to transfer applications from your phone, from your device, over to your Amazon Fire Stick or Fire TV. And the reason why these two alternatives or two methods are very important is, as I always say, never just rely on one application. Whether that's one application for your favorite streaming content, one application for your favorite sports content. Similarly, you shouldn't just have one application to transfer your applications or to install things, because if anything happens to the application, as we've seen today, it can make things very difficult. So as a backup, have 2 or 3 applications you can use to install, to transfer, to access, and to stream your favorite content. So again, if something happens in the future, you always have that backup option. And one more thing, just to always mention that as the platform gets more and more stricter, it's not just about applications anymore. Your connection also matters. So anything you're doing on your device, your ISP can be monitoring you, your ISP can be throttling you, which is why I always say that a VPN is essential when doing anything on your streaming device, because as soon as you activate a VPN, you're now fully encrypting your traffic, your ISP can't see your IP address, and you can go ahead and unlock your favorite streaming applications and really just keep your device as safe and secure as possible. I personally recommend IPVanish, and if you do use the QR code on the screen, you will get a special discount code, and it's the best way to support me and my work, so many thanks for doing that. So do leave me a comment below if you had noticed that Downloader was removed, or just let me know how do you transfer or sideload applications onto your Amazon device. So really appreciate your support. Do like and share this video, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.